about it, think 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 about it.
What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy, bringing you another gold nugget that you can either pick up or you can kick it aside. Toilet paper. You would be amazed that there is countries out here that prohibit you from flushing toilet paper down the old commode. Now, some might call it the toilet bowl, but we even have countries who have a squat bowl. If you get out there and you start traveling, and you will find that these countries have different ways of you doing the one or two. But the most interesting thing is there is only one African country that will allow you to flush toilet paper. Now, before I get into that country, let me just share this with you right here. Little did I know that this prohibiting of flushing toilet paper is around the globe, and there are only a few countries that will allow it. Majority of the world prohibits you from flushing toilet paper. Now, you're going to ask, well, what do you do then if you are to wipe and you got to make sure you're clean? To my amazement, family, and I've traveled to some of these countries. I've lived in Arab countries. I've lived in African countries. I lived in, whether it's North America, whether it's Europe, I have lived in these countries. And each one has a different rule of engagement. Now, there are some countries that you squat and you will spray to clean yourself. There are others where you can wipe, but don't drop the toilet paper in the hole. You got to put it in the trash can. And there are other countries that where I've been in that I didn't see no toilet paper, and you're left with what do you do with the rear end of what you just dumped. So, interesting enough, I found that you should be traveling with toilet paper. I think I'm going to put that into my travel guide that I have, because I did a video of how I didn't realize the appreciation I should have when having soft toilet paper, because there are some countries whose toilet paper is about as rough as sandpaper. Now, here you're going to find, family, that this one country in Africa who allows you to flush toilet paper happens to be on which side of Africa, the north, south, east, or west. I'm gonna leave that up to you to guess here for a minute. But in this whole thing of flushing toilet paper, it is found that many countries do not have the pipe systems from the commode to the sewer system of all of this paper that would go in that will clog the system. Now, it was interesting enough too that when I was in South America, just got back from Medellin, Colombia, as they would say, I saw a guy who was a plumber who had his snake. For those who don't know, a snake is a long wire that they put into the commode, and they'll ring it up to go ahead and extend it to find the place where there is a blockage to the pipeline. That many of these countries have small pipelines to where you can cause the plumbing to be clogged up. And like I said, there are only a few countries who have the proper piping to be able to have enough spacing within it to allow that toilet paper to go in. And it's funny that you would think that here in 2021, these countries would have the proper piping, but many still don't. Now, I've been into some African countries where you don't even have a toilet. I've been into some South American countries, even Central, that don't have the so-called, we call the commode, or we call the toilet bowl. You have a squat hole where you have to squat and do your business in a hole. Now, I tell you, You know and I know that sitting on something to give your legs a rest is very comforting. But if you sit too long, you might find your legs become numb. But having the muscles to squat for a period of time, I find very amazing. Now, I know some of you are saying, get on with it. Please share with me, what country is it in Africa that will allow you, and the rest of the 53 countries don't allow you to flush? Well, family, many of y'all probably guessed maybe a country that most of us expats go to, which is Ghana. Ghana is not on the list. No. Some of you all might have guessed South Africa, where you have many of the Europeans there from the UK or Europe area that's been there for many of years, and you would think that they would have the proper plumbing to flush your toilet paper. No, some of you all would think some of the Arab states that would have toilets that will be, or the plumbing that would allow the paper to go down in. No. And some of you all are singing around proudly from Ethiopia would think that even your country that is very well Western would have the proper plumbing to flush down toilet paper. What country would it be then? Now, we got the largest population there on West Africa that everybody's so proud of, who comes from Nigeria. Yeah, Nigeria. Lagos, the largest population, or maybe Lagos, so maybe the most aggressive maybe in development. No, it's not. What country has the technology, the proper plumbing that you can possibly flush toilet paper? Now, I'm not talking about it everywhere in the country possibly, but it is allowed to flush the toilet paper down. According to the information, drum roll please. Is it Madagascar? Seychelles? Is it Zimbabwe? Namibia? Botswana? The Congo? Is it Rwanda? Is it Kenya? Which one is it? The drums are still rolling. The answer is Tanzania. That's right. Give a clap to Tanzania, or Tanzania, if you will, is the only country in Africa, according to the reports, that will allow you to flush toilet paper down the commode. Now, here in this so-called report, it shows other countries like the United States or Canada, even Australia. Some parts, and maybe in the UK, that shows that they have the capability to flush the toilet paper down the commode. But the rest of the world you see here is out of touch. Now, there might be some that they don't know of, or there might be in certain areas, but as a whole, Tanzania is on the maps to flush the toilet paper down the commode. So the next time that you want to do a number 2, you better bring your toilet paper, or you better rest assured in the country you're in will allow you to flush the toilet with paper. This is your man, not your boy. Go black to Africa.
Think about it, 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 think about it.